Mike. And a very fine, well, I was going to say Saturday afternoon. It's almost afternoon, 4 minutes before noon. I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network, as we are happy to be bringing you once again Motlow State softball. The Roane State Lady Raiders here on the Tullahoma campus to face the Bucks for a doubleheader that, again, is due to get started here in just a few minutes. I'll try to go ahead and get the starting lineups here for you before the national anthem gets going. The visiting Lady Raiders from Roane State, they have a 10-10 overall record, 4-2 in the conference. They are led by their longtime head coach, Marty McDaniel. Leading off and playing center field, it's Kyla Swafford. Batting second, the catcher, Emily Hawks. Batting third is the third baseman, the leader in home runs for the conference, Paisley Campbell. Batting fourth, it's the designated player, Zoe Crawford. Batting fifth for Roane State, Kalia Lucas playing first base. Batting sixth, it's the second baseman, Delaney Schrader. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, Aaliyah Hensley. And batting eighth, playing left field, is Lizzie Lowe. The number 9 hitter, Mara Yo, and she is playing right field. And not on the mound, in the circle will be Emma McTavish, one of the top pitchers in the conference. We'll get into stats as we go through the games here today. It is a doubleheader, but Emma is the pitcher for Roane State. In the circle for Motlow State, it is Haley Cartwright. And behind the plate to get us started in Game 1 for the Bucks will be McKenna King. We'll get to the batting order and starting lineup for the home team, Motlow State, right before they come to bat. I can tell you, however, Motlow State comes into this game 3-18 overall. They are 2-8 in the conference. They did drop both games to Dyersburg State yesterday. They gave it a valiant effort in Game 1, but came up short 11-5. Game 2, they were shut out yesterday 6-0. Our umpires for today's game behind the plate in Game 1 will be Blake Hensley and Kevin Richardson, the umpire expected out in the field. Again, we had a doubleheader yesterday and another doubleheader slated today. Beautiful weather here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Yesterday was very nice, a little breezy. We had wind gusts yesterday and swirling winds. The wind was blowing from right field to left field, then it was blowing in, then it was blowing out toward right. It was just all over the place yesterday with the winds. We did not have any home runs in either game yesterday. There were a couple, I think, that had a chance to get out of here, but with the wind blowing in for the most part yesterday, I do believe that had an impact on keeping the ball in the ballpark yesterday. We are at 67 degrees here in Tullahoma with high clouds and a little bit of a breeze. We've got a wind winds at about 10 miles an hour from time to time. I guess you could say gusting up to 10 miles an hour, but not all that much wind, so I really don't think the wind conditions will be all that much of a factor here today. Again, I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network, as we are excited to be covering Motlow State softball and baseball. It was a heck of a season for Motlow State basketball. The men's and women's teams certainly, I think, exceeded expectations on the part of a lot of people. The women's team, in particular, led by first-year head coach Daniel Price Sr., really had a fine showing in the TCCAA tournament this past week that I was excited to be a part of on the calls at Volunteer State. But they won 18 games overall in the season. They had only won one game last year. So, talk about an improvement as the team just really did well. They were picked last in the preseason polls, but they ended up being the 4th seed in that conference tournament here last week and did themselves proud. The men's team also coming away with a fine season. Currently, the umpire having their meeting with Coach Morey, Janice Morey, leading the Bucks for the, I hand it here. She's been here a lot of years, put it that way. Works hard, and she's assisted by Macy Han. Coach Marty McDaniel, he a longtime coach for the Roane State Lady Raiders as they have their confab at home plate with the home plate umpire, Blake Hensley. Have yet to see the field umpire. Perhaps he's around here somewhere. That may be some of the reason for a little bit of a delay here, frankly, as we are already a couple of minutes past noon. So perhaps the other umpire is hiding somewhere. A number of batting leaders on this Roane State squad, and we will get into a lot of their stats as the game progresses. We've already mentioned their pitcher, one of the top pitchers in the conference, Emma McTavish. We will see her, of course, for the first time in the bottom of the first inning when the Bucks hit the batter's box. But Emma is 4th in strikeouts on the season in the conference. 48 strikeouts thus far in 46 2/3 innings coming into today. She also with a 3.60 ERA. She's 5-3 on the year, and this will be her 10th start of the season and her 12th overall appearance. She's already had 3 complete games and 2 shutouts in those 9 games that she has started. She's only allowed 49 hits, and 22 runs. And a very low walk ratio to strikeouts. Again, 48 strikeouts on the year and only 13 walks in 46 and 2/3 innings. Well, everybody shakes hands. Everybody likes each other right now. But you know how that can turn. Well, I'm just being facetious. Coaches McDaniel and Morey, I'm sure, know each other well as they have faced each other many, many times over the years. Well, again, I think they may be waiting on another umpire. I have not seen the other umpire. I will say this, that if the umpire is not here yet, there may be some confusion on the starting times. I know the websites for both Motlow State and Roane State, both of the sports websites had this game starting at 1 p.m. So perhaps there's an umpire that thinks the game doesn't start for almost another hour. Again, that's just speculation on my part, because it does not appear that we have another umpire. And this poor gentleman, the lone umpire that's here, he's kind of looking around like, well, what do we do here?
Thank you for coming to today's game between Roane State and the Motlow Bucks.
How do we turn this thing up?
Can you hear me now? Thank you for coming to today's game between Roane State and the Motlow Bucks. Starting lineup for Roane State. Batting first, number 1, Swan. Hitting second, number 27, Emily Hawks. Batting third, number 35, Paisley Campbell. Hitting fourth, number 18, Zoe Cranford. Hitting fifth, number 10, Kalia Lucas. Hitting sixth, number 2, Delaney Schrader. Hitting seventh, number 12, Aaliyah Hensley. Hitting eighth, number 20, Lizzie Lowe. Batting ninth, number 8, Mara Yo. Pitching for Roane, number 7, Emma McTavish. Starting lineup for your Motlow Bucks. Hitting first, number 19, playing shortstop, Anna Wood. Hitting second, playing center field, number 3, Emma Owens. Hitting third, catching, number 2, McKenna King. Hitting fourth, playing third base, number 12, Anna Owens. Hitting fifth, playing left field, number 11, Lily Brown. Hitting sixth, playing second base, number 9, Morgan Osborne.
So there you have our national anthem, and well, it does appear that the gentleman behind the plate is the lone umpire. Again, just speculation on my part that perhaps there was some confusion about the start time, as the websites say this game is not supposed to start till 1 o'clock. Anyway, we are about ready to get started. Again, we've already announced the starting lineup for Roane State, led by Marty McDaniel. Again, they come into this game with a 4-2 conference record, 10-10 overall. And in the pitcher circle, it is Haley Cartwright. She started yesterday's game. Coach Morey told me she was a little sore. Again, it's still fairly early in the season for these players. Many of them still getting into playing shape. So we've got the confab in the circle among the infielders before we get started here. And again, this one umpire looking longingly out toward the parking lot, hoping that another umpire shows up. Now, again, I don't know the rule, whether you have to have 2 umps before you can get started with a game. But it does appear that we may get started here. Or I don't know. I see the umpire motioning to someone. Yeah, okay. The other umpire has arrived. You know, who knows where the gentleman may be coming from. May have got hung up in some construction traffic. We all can relate to that, I think, here in Middle Tennessee. Aha. So the other umpire has arrived. This should be Kevin Richardson, the other umpire, and Blake Hensley behind the plate. The first batter to lead us off will be the center fielder, Kyla Swafford. Kyla, a sophomore from Pikeville, Tennessee, and like so many of these Roane State players, eye-popping numbers. She comes into the game hitting .383, so quite the batting average, as we are prepared for Roane State to get their 7th game of the season, of the conference season started. But it is 1 pitch, 1 out. That was easy, as Swafford grounds out. Quickly, 1 away. And the next batter stepping in is the catcher, Emily Hawks. And it is a first pitch strike from Haley Cartwright. Emily Hawks, she is 5th in conference batting average at .459, and she leads the conference in runs batted in. 36 RBI on the year with 6 home runs. One of the home run leaders as well. And actually, the young lady due up next leads the conference in home runs. That gets lifted out toward left field, running in and bouncing off the glove. Unfortunately, the left fielder, Lily Brown, can't squeeze that one. So Emily does reach. Emily Hawks now on first base. Paisley Campbell, the batter now. And she looks at a called first strike from the pitcher, Haley Cartwright. Paisley Campbell leads the conference in home runs already with 7. And she is just a freshman. As that fouled off right in front of us. Paisley plays third base. Batting .385, 7 homers, and 17 runs batted in. An .827 slugging percentage as that pitch from Campbell just a bit high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I've got my trusty sidekick up here, Emily Robinson, who is just so darn helpful. And she is a player that's been injured but will be back in action soon. So looking forward to seeing her out there. I know she plays multiple positions but is a pitcher also, correct? Oh, mainly first base, she tells me. And that pitch outside. All right, Emily, I'm going to be trolling you next week. Okay? And that fouled straight back. Runner on first, that's Emily Hawks as she reached on an error out in left field. There is Emily at first. The pitch now from Cartwright is high, and it gets past. It gets past McKenna King, so Emily advances down to second base. Runner in scoring position already with 1 out, and this dangerous home run hitter at the plate for the Lady Raiders. That popped up to first, and the catch is made. Sammy Brown hauls that in for the second out. Cranford. Zoe Cranford is the batter now. Zoe, the designated player. She's a freshman from Knoxville. Batting .378 on the year. She's knocked a couple over the fence this year, too. As that gets lofted over to first base. So a couple of pop-outs at first. As Sammy Brown squeezes that one. So 2 of the 3 outs in the inning occurred in the glove of the first baseman, Sammy Brown. So a fairly easy first inning for Haley Cartwright and company as we now move to the bottom of the first inning with the Bucks taking the batter's box. Let's go ahead and get to the starting lineup for Motlow State. Batting first and playing shortstop, it's Anna Wood. Batting second and playing center field, Emma Owens. The number 3 hitter is the catcher, McKenna King. Batting fourth, Anna Owens. Playing third base, batting fifth is Lily Brown out in left field. Lily did quite a bit of catching yesterday. Batting sixth is Morgan Osborne. We want to give a shout out to the Osborne family, Alan Osborne and company. Alan is actually here. He a big follower of the Game Time Sports Network on social media. It was great to meet him here a bit ago. Alan, the dad of Morgan. Morgan Osborne, she's playing second, batting sixth. Haley Cartwright pitching, batting seventh. Sammy Brown at first base, and she's batting eighth. And the designated player is Kaylin O'Neill. She is batting ninth. And out in right field is Rowan Grizzard. Anna Wood to the plate. Anna from Cornersville, Tennessee, a sophomore, batting .368 on the year. As she looks at a pitch from Emma McTavish, that is high and inside for ball one. And the called strike from the home plate umpire, Blake Hensley. Swung on and fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Due up next on deck is Emma Owens, the center fielder. Then it will be the catcher, McKenna King. The 1-2 pitch now. And another foul, keeping the count at 1-2. And I had some really nice defensive plays yesterday at shortstop. She was kept busy over in that slot yesterday. That off the hands and out on a nice play by the second baseman, Delaney Schrader. So that is out number 1. A ground out to second base. The next batter, Emma Owens. Emma hitting .250 on the year. And she's playing center field. She steps in from the right-hand side. The pitch from Emma McTavish is inside. McKenna King waits on deck for the Bucks. And a big cut on an outside pitch. One and one, the count. Show and bunt, but I think she was just kidding as she pulls the bat back. And fouled back to go even in the count at 2-2. The defense playing straight away. As that pitch is high, we go full now. McTavish has only walked 13 batters all year, but on the brink here with the 3-2 count. And down she goes. Emma Owens on the strikeout. That puts us at 2 down for McKenna King, the catcher. It's interesting, the walk-up music for these players, how it, a big cut and a miss there from King, how it differs. A lot of the baseball teams, the boys' baseball, Their walk-up music will be Luke Combs, Cody Johnson, a lot of country stuff. You don't ever hear that with the softball walk-up music. It's always going to be some hip-hop or rap or something. 1 ball, 1 strike now to McKenna King. McKenna batting .286 on the season. Fouled back. McKenna in a 1-2 hole, but should she be able to reach base, it'll be Anna Owens due up next for the Bucks. Big long look at the wristband. Here we go. And the strikeout as the catcher, Emily Hawks, able to hang on to it. So 2 of the 3 outs via the strikeout for Emma McTavish. We now move along to the top of the second inning. I'm Jay Harper, and this is the Game Time Sports Network. Leading off this inning for the Lady Raiders is Kalia Lucas. Kalia playing first base. Kalia, a freshman from Robertson County, Springfield, Tennessee. She'll be followed by Delaney Schrader and Aaliyah Hensley. That well hit out to right field, a clean single as Grizzard tracks it down. So this is Delaney Schrader. Delaney playing second base. And she looks at a called strike. Delaney is a sophomore. Knoxville, Tennessee is where she calls home. The lefty, Haley Cartwright, delivers the pitch. That's hit well out to left field over Lily Brown's head. And Lucas is able to advance to third. And with a stand-up double is Delaney Schrader. 2 runners in scoring position for the next batter, Aaliyah Hensley, the shortstop. Aaliyah, a freshman from Mason, Ohio. .326 batting average on the season. She's got 7 RBI. This is her 17th start of the year. Aaliyah keeps showing bunt, which has the infielders pinching in. Anna Owens at third, Sammy Brown at first. Swings through that. One ball and 2 strikes. Bit of a change up there, but it was high. With an even count at 2-2, Lizzie Lowe waiting on deck, the left fielder. That slapped over to shortstop. Looks the runner back. Nice job from Anna Wood. She collects the first out. Here is Lizzie Lowe. She swings at the first pitch. And making the catch is the center fielder. And they make the throw to third as a run to score as Aaliyah Lucas comes across the plate. So the sacrifice fly from Lizzie Lowe. But also the runner advancing to third. Mara Yo, the batter now, the right fielder. A lot of lefty batters in this Roane State lineup. Mara's a freshman from Knoxville. Of course, Roane State in Harriman, Tennessee, not all that far from Knoxville. She's batting .385 on the season. She also a bit of a running threat if she gets on base. 4 stolen bases on the year. And the called strike outside corner from Cartwright. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. And the bunt. And not paying attention as she takes second base on the bunt. They were most concerned, understandably, about the runner on third, but kind of let their guard down and let Mara Yo bunt her way to second base. All right. We are back to the top of the order. As this is Kyla Swafford. She grounded out her first time up. She is the center fielder. And Kyla coming into the day, hitting .385. Actually, .383. As she lifts that out to center field. And that retires the sides. So a run does cross the plate, as the Lady Raiders able to get on the scoreboard. We'll move now to the bottom of the second inning. Stay with us on the Game Time Sports Network.
How you died on you, supposed to be hooked on the joke. Kept it solid, you ain't got a question if I love you, bro. I had to get on matters the most. I kept it solid, I'm down that O. Try to keep on me, you gon' go. I went from trapping and rapping, I'm going. They say I'm deaf, don't have to go there. I'm on the ride to make it do donuts. Anyway, I lay my head, it's a dope house. I can't get up, I'm beating the dough down. You went against, where you gon' go now? Straight out the gangster, I don't know where I come on the body, leave it. When she thinks she me, when she driving the truck. Girl over everything, I'm in force. Lit up the city when I got a truck. I ain't got it, I can't have a choice. I'm from the dirty, you took me, no.
The batter is Anna Owens. Anna playing third base. Anna from Lincoln County, a freshman. She'll be followed by Lily Brown, the left fielder. Foul ball call. Emma McTavish, of course, still in the pitcher circle for Roane State. And a big cut. It's another strikeout. 3 strikeouts already. Out of the 4 outs thus far in this game for Motlow State, 3 of them have been by the strikeout. Here's Lily Brown, the left fielder. That popped back out of play for a foul. Morgan Osborne waiting on deck. And that fouled out of play. Lily, a Shelbyville Central High School grad. Good looking pitch, but that must have been high, I suppose. The pitch now from McTavish. And they're saying she did not go around. Lifted toward left field, but that is foul. Nobody on. And that right back up the middle. A base hit for Lily Brown, the first hit for the Bucks here this afternoon. Morgan Osborne, the batter now. And Brown takes off for second base. She makes it in there. The stolen base by Lily Brown. Morgan from Hartselle, Alabama. And again, I'm told by Alan Osborne that there are a couple of folks out in Hartselle checking out the game here today. We appreciate you checking in on the Game Time Sports Network. That popped up. And it's an easy out for the shortstop. That's Aaliyah Hensley. So the pop-up for the second out is that brings the pitcher up, Haley Cartwright. She throws left but bats right, which is a little unusual. Usually left-handed throwers don't want to expose their left arm, left hand, left wrist to the pitch like that. But here she is, batting right. Lily Brown on second, 2 down. The 1-0 now. Gets the outside corner, 1-1. This game originally, well, actually both games today, originally scheduled for this past Wednesday. But the weather forced the games to be moved to today. And Cartwright swings hard through that pitch. That puts her in a 1-ball, 2-strike pickle. Should she reach, Sammy Brown is waiting. She's the first baseman, and she's on deck. And getting around late for the third out, the strikeout. It's another strikeout for the pitcher, Emma McTavish. She has 4 thus far in the game. Let's move along now to the top of the second inning. A low-scoring affair thus far with Roane State on top, 1-0. The catcher, Emily Hawks, is the batter. She hits it over to shortstop and gets her in time. Anna Wood kind of bobbled it a little bit there, but she didn't panic, collected herself, and recorded the out at first base. 1 away. Paisley Campbell back up for the second time today. As we mentioned, this freshman leads the TCCAA in home runs with 7. She also has a .385 batting average. She lifts that way out to left field, but it's playable as Lily Brown hauls it in for the second out. Zoe Cranford, she popped up to first base her first time up. She's the batter now. And the off-speed pitch totally fools her, and it's a strike. I want to send a shout out to Roane State's athletic director. That lifted out to right field, and Grizzard lost her footing there for a moment, but was able to get herself right and make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. That's what you want defensively. So Cranford flies out to right field. But yes, the athletic director for Roane State, David Lane, a good dude, and had a chance to say hi to David at the TCCAA basketball tournament at Volunteer State here last week. It's always good to see Dave. And what a fantastic job Roane State had from the men's side. Congratulate Alan Holt, their basketball head coach. I know they lost a heartbreaker on a buzzer beater that was somewhat controversial against Southwest Tennessee, but they had a fantastic season. Also send a shout out to Roger Parker, the Roane State women's coach. Boy, they had a rough year. Didn't win a game all year long. But boy, they played hard. You never saw any any disappointed body language. They, it takes a special kind of determination to not let the losing get you down too much to where you can't give it your all. And they certainly did. So, again, best wishes to all those folks on the Roane State side of things. The batter is Sammy Brown, the first baseman. And she looks at a strike from the pitcher, Emma McTavish, the pitcher. Again, Emma is, when the day started, was 4th in the conference in the number of strikeouts, and she's already struck out 4 in this game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the first baseman, Sammy Brown. Sammy also a pitcher for Motlow State. She started game 2 yesterday and actually came in relief in game 1. She watches a pitch that's rather high. We go even at 2-2. Strikeout number 5 for the pitcher, Emma McTavish. Kaylin O'Neill, the batter. Kaylin, the designated player in this game, as she lays down a good bunt and beats it out. So a nice move. Got a runner on now. Only one out, and the top of your order up, it's the shortstop, Anna Wood. Anna grounded out her first at bat. Batting .368 when the day started. Ooh, a hot shot. So fortunately, McTavish is okay. She did get a glove up to deflect it. The umpire just checking. She gave the thumbs up like, yeah, I'm all right. Of course, she wears that face guard too, so that's good. So Anna Owens with a line drive right back up the middle. Or Anna Wood, pardon me. It's Emma Owens up at the plate now. She lays down a pretty bunt. And the throw, overthrown at third from the third baseman. And a run does score. That'll tie us up. So Emma Owens reaches on the error and gets all the way to second base. Paisley Campbell sailing it over first base. That allowed the run to score to tie us up, and we now have two runners in scoring position for McKenna King, who's at the plate, struck out her first time. Look like McKenna was thinking bunt. Maybe got the squeeze going on. Coach Morey at third base. Coaching things there. And it's a strike. Golden opportunity for the Bucks to go ahead here with two runners on and only one out, and both of those runners in scoring position. After McKenna, it's Anna Owens waiting on deck. The pitch is high. Just a bit of a foul tip there. A 2-2 count. McKenna from James Clemens High out of Nolensville. She's a sophomore. And she swings through that fastball. McTavish, she can bring it when she really wants to. That's the second strikeout of the day for McKenna King. Anna Owen steps in, hoping to not strand these two runners. And she takes a hack at the first pitch and fouls it away. Lily Brown, the on-deck hitter. And gets the outside strike call, does McTavish. She's quickly in this 0-2 hole. Anna Owens, she struck out her first time. And trying to throw it in the same spot, but just missed a bit outside. Close pitch, a good eye from Anna Owens. Anna from Lincoln County, a freshman. that will do it. So the runners do get stranded. You had a prime opportunity with two runners in scoring position, but tip your cap to the pitcher McTavish as she comes through with another strikeout. She has seven strikeouts already as we head to the top of the fourth inning. But the Bucks able to get one across thanks in large part to the throwing error by the third baseman. Kalia Lucas will lead us off when we return here in the top of the fourth inning. Kalia Lucas is a freshman. She is from Springfield, Tennessee, and she leads us off. She had a single to right field her first time up. That is hit out to left field, and there's Lily Brown to haul it in. Delaney Schrader, the batter now. She had a double to left field. That just foul by about 6 feet down the right field line. Due up next is Aaliyah Hensley. And there is a strike. Haley Cartwright ahead of the hitter here, 0-2. That hit sharply to left field. It finds the grass for a base hit. Schrader with 2 hits on the day. Here is Aaliyah Hensley, the shortstop. She grounded out to shortstop her last time up. Nice scoop by McKenna King, the catcher. Big long look from King into the dugout. Haley Cartwright also giving a long gaze that direction. You don't see too many left-handed catchers, but that is the case with King. The runner goes. The hit and run was on. The runner is out at first, so essentially it's almost like a bunt that got the runner over to second base, 2 down. Here's Lizzie Lowe. She flied out to right field in her first at bat. Pulls the bat back on the what appeared to be bunt attempt initially. Go ahead run at second base with 2 down for the batter Lowe. That hauled in by the center fielder. Emma Owens tracks it down for the 3rd out. The bottom of the fourth inning is what we're up to next on the Game Time Sports Network. Lily Brown steps into the batter's box to get the bottom of the fourth going for Motlow State. Morgan Osborne waits on deck. Lily had a single to right field in her initial at bat today. Shows bunt, fielded by Campbell, and nicely done as Paisley Campbell guns down Lily Brown for the out. Here is Morgan Osborne. Morgan had a pop up to the shortstop. That well hit out to left field. That hits the grass and rolls all the way to the fence as Morgan Osborne with a stand-up double. Sure that has the folks in Hartselle, Alabama jumping up and down. Yeah, nice solid hit from Morgan. Here's Haley Cartwright. Just one out. Runner in scoring position. You'd like to be able to put it in play here at the very least. Haley struck out in her initial at bat today. And she looks at a called strike. I will say Emma McTavish, a strike-throwing machine. It certainly accounts for her ranked fourth in strikeouts in the conference this season. Came into the day with 48, as that is fouled back. So 0-2 now. McTavish has 7 strikeouts on the day. And a strike away from ringing up number 8. And fooling Cartwright as she reached out to try to catch up to it, but could not. That is strikeout number 8 and the second out of the inning for Sammy Brown. Sammy starting the day at first base, calls for time and steps out. as she reviews the signs once again from Coach Morey, who's coaching at third. Sammy does have a double and a triple this season. McTavish trying to get her to chase, but she's not biting. Two balls, no strikes. Swinging at that inside pitch, just could not quite pull her hands in to make contact. Two and one now. And the bunt foul is caught for the third out. That'll move us now to the top of the fifth inning. Thanks for joining us on the Game Time Sports Network as we come to you from the campus of Motlow State. The leadoff batter this inning is Mora Yo. She had a bunt in the first at bat today. She'll be followed by the top of the order with Kyla Swafford. And gets the outside corner call. Strike one. She is just way too fast for any chance of getting her out at first base. Oh, Coach McDaniel wanting to have a chat with the runner, Yo. Mora heads back to the bag, and here is the leadoff batter for the Lady Raiders. It's Kyla Swafford. She grounded out here today. Emily Hawks due up next. And gets a piece to foul it toward the left-hand side. Well hit, but the second baseman now gets the runner at second, kind of held up a little bit, but Morgan Osborne, she did a nice job backing things up, but Could at the very least have stepped on first there. I realized she was most concerned about the lead runner. But I think if she'd just taken another couple of steps, she would have been on first and at least gotten one of the outs here. So you've got 2 runners on now. And apparently somebody has, I don't know, maybe split a nail or something. They're coming out with a Band-Aid for Swafford. So again, nobody out here with 2 runners on for your number 2 hitter, Emily Hawks, who's, well, she's dangerous at the plate. Let's just put it that way. She's 5th in hitting with that .459 average in the conference, and she leads the TCCAA in runs batted in on the year. And she's got a chance to at least knock a couple in here if she can really get a hold of one. And, well, heck, 3-run homer possibility as she flies out to the shortstop, the line drive catch. So, the double play. Nicely done by the shortstop, Anna Wood, catching that line drive and then stepping on the bag. And the throw getting away. There's Haley Cartwright to back up the throw to third as Kyla Swafford makes it to third base. Now Coach Morey wants to have a chat with the crew in the pitcher's circle. Quite a bit of action there. The line out to shortstop. Now you've got the conference leader in home runs up at the plate. They've done a good job, the Bucks have, of keeping her off the base paths in her first 2 at-bats. Paisley Campbell, she had to pop up to first and flied out to left field in her last 2 at-bats. But she has made contact. That fly to left field took Lily Brown pretty much all the way to the fence. With 2 down and a runner on third, the pitch is high from Haley Cartwright. Hit out to right field and hauled in as Roane Grizzard takes care of business and collects the third out to quell the threat. Motlow State keeping things tied up at 1 apiece as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. The bottom of the 5th inning. And a big cut from Kaylin O'Neill. She had a butt single in her initial at bat. Kaylin's the number 9 batter. Anna Wood, the top of the order, awaits on deck. And the bunt goes foul. Two pitches and 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Three pitches, 3 strikes, 1 away. It's another K for the pitcher, Emma McTavish. Anna Wood, she singled to right field the last time she was up there. Emma Owens is waiting on deck. Anna with that split grip that you see a lot of softball players use. They're not out for home runs. They're just trying to slap it anywhere they can. Those types of split grip hitters just want to get on base. And another foul. Anna does have 9 stolen bases on the year to lead the team. So she definitely a threat if she can just get on here with 1 out. And try to let Emma Owens and McKenna King work on getting her over the plate. As she hits it toward second. And it's a nice play by Delaney Schrader as she guns it over to Kalia Lucas for the 2nd out. Emma Owens, the batter now from Franklin County, Tennessee, the sophomore. Emma, with 5 runs batted in on the year, has a triple to her credit. Over to shortstop. And the throw is made. Aaliyah Hensley guns her out for the 3rd out of the inning. That was a quick one. Three up, 3 down. Zoe Cranford. Zoe Cranford starts this inning in the batter's box for the Lady Raiders. As that pitch low and outside. Zoe, the designated player. And she hits a hot shot right back up the middle to reach base. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner, and we do. It is Kaylee Kyle. Kaylee, a sophomore. I remember her from last year covering TCCAA softball. She from Kingston, Tennessee, so she will be the pinch runner at first base for Cranford. Here is Lucas now. Kalia has a single, and she flied out to left. Kyle, the pinch runner at first, does not have any stolen bases thus far this year. The off-speed misses. Morgan Osborne nails it down and throws out Lucas. Ground out to second. So, one out here in the top of the sixth for Delaney Schrader. Delaney with a couple of hits today. A double and a single. She lifts it out to right field. And there's Grizzard, and she gets it back into the infield rather quickly. She's been kind of busy out in right field. So that's the first time Schrader's been retired today. Aaliyah Hensley now. She's grounded out a couple of times. Showing bunt, missing, and it's a strike. The 1-1 pitch with 2 outs. And that is a foul ball. Just spinning foul by an inch. The 1-2 now, and that is high, and the throw gets past the third baseman, and that is your go-ahead run. So the runner advancing to third, and then on the errant throw, makes it all the way home to go ahead for Roane State. And some misfortune with 2 outs. Especially seeing as how you got the 3rd out pretty easily there. So too bad they just couldn't strand her at 3rd. The go-ahead run as a result of all of that. We now move to the top, or the bottom rather, of the 6th inning on the Game Time Sports Network. McKenna King will lead us off in the bottom of the inning as she swings through the first pitch. Gets lifted out of play down the third baseline. 0-2 rather quickly here on King. She's had a rough day at the plate so far already with 2 strikeouts. Came into the day hitting .286. Popped it out of play in about the same spot. Still an 0-2 count, of course. Waiting on deck is the third baseman, Anna Owens. And getting a little closer to the playing field. Still a foul ball down the left field line. So making the pitcher McTavish work, if nothing else. The breeze picking up a little bit here, and it's blowing in from center field. Missing outside to go 1-2. A very nice day here in Tullahoma, 71 degrees. But again, we've got wind gusts up to about 12 miles an hour. That hit out toward center field, and it is hauled in by Kyla Swafford. So King actually making good contact, but hitting it essentially right at the center fielder. Here is the third baseman, Anna Owens. She's got a couple of strikeouts on the day. Anna from Lincoln County, a freshman. just kind of fooled her a bit there. She kind of didn't want to swing, but she had already committed. 0-2. That a fair ball, unfortunately, for Anna Owens, as that trailed down the first baseline ever so slowly and picked up by Caitlin Lucas. She steps on the bag, 2 down. Lily Brown, the batter. And that is a solid base hit. That hits the gap in left center. Lily keeping the inning alive. That's her second hit to the outfield today. She had a single to right field, and there is a double to left field. Morgan Osborne, the batter now. She had one of the harder hit balls here today with that double to left field her last time up. With the runner in scoring position, Morgan steps in and looks at a pitch that's outside. And gets the outside corner call. The pitch from McTavish to the second baseman, Morgan Osborne. Down low. Three balls, one strike. McTavish has only walked 13 batters all year. She's yet to walk anyone in this game. And making it to third base was Lily Brown, as she slid all the way across the bag, but was able to reach back and hang on to the bag. So we have a full count now, 2 outs. The payoff pitch coming to Morgan Osborne, who doubled her last time up. And down on strike she goes. It's another strikeout for Emma McTavish. Ten strikeouts for McTavish. She indeed is as advertised in that strikeout category. We are headed now to the top of the 7th inning on the Game Time Sports Network.
She said, why you told that girl already? You just fired. Cause the day I put it down, be the day I'm out of love. Give me a recipe, still getting the best of me. I need a billion through the headphone. The money ain't me up to be the dish me.
The batter is Lizzie Lowe. She has flied out a couple of times, playing left field. Lizzie from Knoxville. She is a freshman. Due up next is Mora Yo, or Moro Yo, and that is an out. So the ground out for the first out. And Mora Yo is now the batter, the right fielder. She, the number 9 hitter in the order. The foul tip. Kyla Swafford, the leadoff batter, waits on deck. "71 degrees here in Tullahoma. Lovely day." Over to Osborne. And apparently Brown couldn't get her foot on the bag in time, so the runner called safe. So apparently they're saying that she was out of the batter's box, or that was a foul ball. All right. Yeah, they're claiming it was a foul ball. And that is out of play, just a little bit out of the strike zone. So the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. After that one, what appeared to be a hit, was determined to be a foul ball. 2-2 now. And just getting past Owens at third. Was not hit hard at all. And frankly, I think that kind of fooled Anna Owens at third. I think she was expecting something to come at her a little hotter, and the fact that it did not kind of fooled her a bit. The bunt attempt from Kyla Swafford. Kyla has reached on a fielder's choice here today. 0-1 on her now. The runner goes, and she just walks into second base. Got a huge jump. One ball and 1 strike to the batter, Kyla Swafford. Lifted out to, what a fine play by the shortstop. That is Anna Wood with a crucial catch for the second out. Anna going all the way in foul territory to haul that one in. Things don't get any easier with this young lady up at the plate, Emily Hawks. And fouled it away. As we've said, Emily, when the day began, has the top batting average. That's fouled down the left field line. The top batting average in the conference. She came into the day hitting .459, or the leading RBI leader, pardon me, in the conference with 36, but fifth in batting average at .459. As another foul. So bottom line, she's a good hitter. That's just kind of what it comes down to. Cartwright, though, ahead of this fine hitter, 0-2 with 2 outs. So you hope that you can just keep the score right where it is. You're only down by a run as you head into the bottom of the 7th. Trying to get her to chase, but no go there. And another foul as Emily Hawks hangs tough. You certainly just kind of want to end it right here. You don't want Emily to reach base with the leading home run hitter in the conference due up next in Paisley Campbell. Paisley's made some pretty good contact here today. Another foul. Campbell hit one out to left field that landed in Lily Brown's glove about 3 feet in front of the fence. The off-speed pitch missing outside. The count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a 2-1 score. Haley Cartwright and company looking to keep this score right where it is until they can get up to the plate themselves in the bottom of the inning. A crucial pitch here with a 3-2 count and 2 outs. And popped up. Osborne calls for it and makes the catch as the Bucks are able to get out of the inning without allowing any more runs to cross. So it's going to be up to the Bucks here in the bottom of the inning to at least come up with 1. To, at the very least, send this thing to extra innings. Stay right here on the Game Time Sports Network. we have a pinch hitter. Bella Kelly from Blount County, Alabama, steps in. And she looks at a strike as she pinch hits for Haley Cartwright. Bella hasn't played all that much, and she swings through that quickly. 0-2 here. Sammy Brown waiting on deck. The Bucks just need one run. And staying alive is Kelly. Bella had a pinch hit at bat yesterday. Made contact, but flied out to right field. Here's the 0-2 from Emma McTavish, who's going the distance in the pitcher's circle. And that actually hit her. That glanced off of her hip. So she trots down to first base, the tying run at first. And I think we are going to have a pinch runner as Coach Morey conferring with the umpire. And it's Matea Ciramella. She pinch ran yesterday. She's from Woodbury, Tennessee, a sophomore. So Matea is the pinch runner. And Sammy Brown, the batter. She fouled out to the catcher last time up. A nice play by Emily Hawks. And now the assistant coach wants to come out and have a discussion, and he was pretty animated and didn't have much to say. He said like 5 words. And I don't know this, but I don't know, just the expression on his face. They may not have been suitable for broadcast. But here we go. Sammy Brown at the plate with a runner on. Sammy pops up a foul ball, and it is not hauled in by anyone, so she stays alive. Coach Morey flashing the signs down in the third base coach's box. Brown showed bunt, pulled the bat back, took a hack, and could not catch up to the pitch. Oh, 2 now on the first baseman, Sammy Brown. And fouled. So she is out. The foul tip on the 2-strike count. So that's unfortunate. Kaylin O'Neill, she will step in here to try to keep the party going. She's really choked up on that bat. As the Roane State infield gives a long look into their dugout, as O'Neill can't catch up to the bunt. Someone rather heated down below us. I don't know if that was a coach or just a fan, parent, what have you. That is hit straight up, and Hawks manages to catch it behind the plate, but I could not swear that she did not trap that up against the netting. But nonetheless, the call is an out. And that will at least get the top of the order up for Motlow State with Anna Wood. Anna with a single to right field today. Anna fouling it straight back. Fouled out of play. As Ciaramella, she was taken off on the pitch. She, the pinch runner at first base, after the pinch hitter, Kelly, was hit by a pitch. And foul down the left field line. Roane State a strike away from coming away with this one-run victory. And the pitch outside. Nice eye from Anna Wood. That pitch looked pretty good when it left her hand, but it did have a cutting action to it as it cut out of the zone as it approached the plate. The pitch pulling even at 2-2. Anna hitting .368 coming into today with 6 RBI. Just trying to make contact, get it out of the infield, and another foul. As the wind continues to pick up a bit, blowing straight in from center field. The toss down to first base. Here's the payoff now as Anna has worked herself out of the 0-2 hole. And another foul ball. Emma McTavish continuing to fire them up there. So far, Anna just not able to catch up with that fastball. It would certainly be a risky move with a 3-2 count and 2 outs. But, man, if you could drop a bunt down here, you would stun everyone. do the payoff one more time. The 3-2 pitch. Off the hands. And the play cannot be made at second base, so the inning stays alive. That will now bring up Emma Owens, the tying run, in scoring position now. And a big cut by Owens as McTavish putting a little more mustard on that fastball. Now Coach Morey having a talk with Emma Owens. My guess is probably just telling her, look, you don't have to win this thing with one swing. Just make some contact and let the chips fall. Hit out to right field, and the catch is made. So that will do it. Motlow State with the threat in the bottom of the inning, but just couldn't push that tying run across to keep the game going, nor the winning run. So that will wrap us up. That will be your final 2-1 in game one. So we will now move over to game two on the Game Time Sports Network. You can head on over to GameTimeSportsNetwork.com and find